Welcome back, mathematicians. In this video, we are going to discuss 5 of the fundamental trigonometric identities. And an identity is an equation that is true for all values of the variable. In this instance, theta can be replaced with any angle as long as the trigonometric function is defined for that angle, and that equation would be true. So let's start with the 3 reciprocal identities. Cosecant of angle theta is equal to 1 over sine of angle theta. Secant of angle theta is equal to 1 over cosine of angle theta, and cotangent of angle theta is equal to 1 over tangent of angle theta. Our 2 quotient identities would be tangent of angle theta is equal to sine of angle theta over cosine of angle theta, and cotangent of angle theta is equal to cosine of angle theta over sine of angle theta. We will now use those identities to solve this problem. It says given sine of angle theta is equal to square root of 10 over 10 and cosine of angle theta is equal to 3 times the square root of 10 over 10, find the value of each of the 4 remaining trigonometric functions for angle theta. So let's start with cosecant. So we know cosecant of angle theta based on our reciprocal identity is equal to 1 over sine of angle theta. Because we know sine of angle theta is equal to square root of 10 over 10, we can then replace sine of angle theta with the ratio of square root of 10 over 10. We now need to simplify this, and 1 over square root of 10 over 10 is equal to 10 over the square root of 10. We should always try to rationalize the denominator, and to do that we're going to multiply both the numerator and denominator by square root of 10. This will then give us 10 times the square root of 10 over 10, which then can be reduced or simplified to be just square root of 10. We can now find secant of angle theta using really the same process. So secant of angle theta is equal to 1 over cosine of angle theta. We're going to replace cosine of angle theta with 3 times the square root of 10 over 10. We know that 1 over 3 times the square root of 10 over 10 is equal to 10 over 3 times the square root of 10. We should now rationalize the denominator by multiplying square root of 10 and square root of 10 to both the numerator and denominator. This then gives us 10 times the square root of 10 over 3 times 10. We should reduce this fraction, and in reducing it we get square root of 10 over 3. Let's now find tangent of angle theta, which we know based on the quotient identity is equal to sine of angle theta over cosine of angle theta. We can now replace sine and cosine with their respective ratios. So sine is equal to square root of 10 over 10, and cosine is equal to 3 times square root of 10 over 10. We're now going to simplify this ratio by taking the numerator and multiplying it by the reciprocal of the denominator, which would be 10 over 3 times square root of 10. Let's now reduce by common factors. So we have a common factor of 10 in the numerator and denominator, and a common factor of square root of 10 in the numerator and denominator. This leaves us, after we reduce, with 1/3. Let's now find the cotangent of angle theta, and we really have a choice in this instance. We can actually do the quotient identity, which means we would simplify using cosine of theta over sine of theta, and it would be a pretty similar process to what we completed with the tangent of angle theta. Or we can use the reciprocal identity and say cotangent of angle theta is equal to 1 over tangent of angle theta. Well, we know tangent of angle theta from the work we just completed is really 1/3, and 1 over 1/3 is 3. So now we've successfully found the ratios for the remaining 4 trigonometric functions using the fundamental identities. Good luck, guys!